So the rumor is that I slept with my sister's ex-husband, and that is not true. That never happened. Ever. Ever, 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 never, ever, never. I don't even know who, like, mentioned, who said that. I don't even know who thought that even happened or when it happened. But so I don't even know if this story is like relevant, because I don't even know. But it was the only time that anything did happen. So I'll say this, but then people will be like, what the fuck, why would you even do that? And I can tell you that too, but not in this video, because I just feel like it'd be too much. And plus, like, I just don't want to talk about people. I mean, I do, but I don't. Like, I want to explain, you know, why I am the way I am and why I did what I did, but it involves other people, you know? Like, so, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna start here, and if anybody needs any more explanation, then ask me. Maybe I'll explain it better, or give you, or try to make you understand, or give you more, you know, information. Maybe I should just start by saying the ex-husband was always very flirtatious with me. Like, always, ever since I met him. I don't know, I guess maybe that's just how he was, a very flirty person with everybody. But never have I ever done anything with him up until this one night. Okay. I had all my kids except for Beatrix. Beatrix wasn't born yet. I don't remember what year this was, but me and Andy were married. So we had everybody over at our house. And this was the time where my sister and her husband were either divorced already or in the process of divorcing or something like that. I think they were divorced already. Everybody was over at our house, and that was just the ex-husband, Andy, me, my brother, his wife, and my kids. I think that was it. Everybody was drinking. Andy was drinking a lot. Was the ex-husband? I'm not really sure. I don't think so, because he didn't seem drunk. And yeah, that day me and Andy were fighting, usual, probably about either cleaning or video games, which was a big one that we fought about a lot. Not positive, but we definitely were not like cool with each other that day. So when he was drinking, I don't know, maybe he was getting more heated. But the ex-husband, my sister's ex, he was being nice to me. We were talking. We were laughing. I don't know if he was being like too touchy or whatever. But again, like, that was, I don't know, that was him. And it's not even like just with me, you know, he was like that with everybody. He picked up the kids a lot, all the kids, like all the time. He was like a really good father. And he was even like that with the guys, you know, just Russell. You know, a big loving guy. But I honestly don't even know like what we were doing, but I know that we were like laughing, and I don't know really, but I eventually saw Andy's face. Okay, he had went outside for some reason in the front. On his way in, he had like the most devilish face. He had this crazy fucking look on his face. Oh, he was so pissed. And I didn't even really know why. Like, why? Because me and whatever are talking, laughing. He slams our front door so fucking hard. So fucking hard. And that, like, oh, that made me so mad. We were doing karaoke too. Everybody was doing karaoke on our little karaoke machine that we had at the time. But yeah, he was very angry about something. Just gave me this like stare where he was just like, oh. So like more time went on. Me and Andy weren't talking still. We were like, I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know if something triggered him. I don't know if I said anything. I don't know what happened, but I know people were drinking and people were talking. But I don't know if something else happened and then he broke my karaoke machine or what, but he broke my karaoke machine. And I think that was like the point where I was like, I'm out of here. I'm fucking getting out of here. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what the fuck is his problem? What's going on? I just wanted to get my kids and get the fuck out of there. So, I think he was outside when I ended up leaving. The ex-husband was walking home. And it was a pretty far walk. So when I left, I was gonna go to my mom's. And that's where he was living at the time, the ex-husband. That's where he was living. He was living at my mom's. And I was gonna go there because I didn't want to be at my fucking house with Andy being drunk and fucking breaking shit. So I think he was outside at the point when I left with my kids. And I wasn't drinking, so I wasn't drinking and driving. I just left with my kids. And I ended up giving the ex-husband a ride. Nothing happened in the car. Yeah, so we ended up there and we were like talking in the living room. We were talking in the room that he stayed in. I got up to walk out and he said, "You suck." I knew what that meant, but literally all that happened was like cuddling, kissed, and that was it. I think he put his, or like tried to. I had clothes on, okay? I had all my clothes on. I had jeans, underwear, a shirt, okay? But he was like slipping in my pants and I pulled his hand up. That was it. No, he didn't touch anything. Nothing happened like that. Nothing happened like that. But we kissed and that's it. That is all that happened. I never slept with him ever. I never got close to that either. Unless that's close, I don't know. I guess it could be. All of her clothes could have been off, you know, in the next couple of seconds. But that didn't happen. And I don't know who said that happened. That was the only time anything ever did happen between us. I don't know if he maybe wanted his wife to get mad or ex-wife to get mad. Like, yeah, me and your sister. Or maybe they just thought it did. Because I went there and he went there. And like Andy was calling me and texting me, or maybe just calling me. I don't know, those phones were crap back then. But like begging me to come back I don't like drinking. I don't like drunks. I don't like when people are drunk. It is like one of my biggest like pet peeve, just like gross. It's disgusting. It disgusts me, probably because I grew up, you know, so no way I was gonna go back. No way. Sober up and then try to talk to me. I don't know, I think he like kind of destroyed more in the house while I was gone too. Andy did use that rumor, and my sister used that rumor as an excuse, or like to validate what they did together, which was they did sleep together multiple times. And it was after all this. It was like when supposedly, but like I don't know, because I just don't know, and I would never know. But like supposedly it happened during our separation, and I remember Andy telling me that my sister told him that me and her ex-husband also did that, so that was their reasoning. That's why it was justified, whatever, I don't know. That's why it was okay, but it never happened. No, if I really wanted to, I probably would have, but I wasn't like that. I didn't want to do that. I don't believe that was really the reason anyway. I think it just happened because they wanted it. They both did. That's the story.